Hi friends, I'm going to do some division with single-digit divisors. Let's take a look at our vocabulary. We have a dividend, the largest number, a divisor, the number that is doing the divising, and the quotient, which is the answer. So here I have a horizontal division problem, 5,234, uh-oh, I forgot the comma, divided by 9. I don't know that. You might know that in your head. I don't, and I really can't work with it in a horizontal format. So I need to change it. First thing I do is flip the order, and it's really important to understand that when you bring it to a long division symbol, you have to flip the order of the divisor and the dividend. So now I'm going to say 9 goes on the doorstep. 9 is my divisor. It's going to do the dividing, and my dividend goes in the house. So 9 goes into 5,234. If I were doing this with pencil and paper, I would get my finger out right now and I would say, haha, how many times does 9 go into 5? Easy, 0. 9 goes into 5 0 times. Then I would take my finger and I would slide it over to the next place and I would say, how many times does 9 go into 52? And of course, this is why it's so important for us to know our division facts, because we're always, oh, I gotta get this guy out of the way. We're always dividing, and that is dad. It's step number 1 in a division problem, and it means divide. Basically, say to yourself, how many times does 9 go into 52? 9 times 6 is 54. That's too big. 9 times 5 is 45. So now I'm at step number 2, mom. We're always going to use the family that lives in that house. And mom is the multiply step. So that's when I say 9. Oh, that's not how we spell it. This is H. How embarrassing. Multiply. 9 times 5 is 45. Now we go on to step number 3, all important, sister. Yes, we love sister. Who doesn't love to subtract? That's what we do here. So noisy, I know. So 52 minus 45, 2 minus 5, 2 is smaller, we have to borrow. That's a 4, this is a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7, and 4 minus 4 is 0. So now I'm at my favorite step, the one that no one can ever forget. And that is our good friend, Checkers, the dog. And Checkers checks. You know how dogs are. They never forget. So you're supposed to check that your difference, which is 7, is less than 9. And in this case it is. That means we're doing well. Now we're on to the next step, brother, bring down. And I like to always have an arrow showing this work. I'm going to bring down the 3, and I know all the boys have been waiting for him to enter the fray here. Brother equals bring down. When you do long division, right now we've got single-digit divisors, but pretty soon we'll be going on to doubles, and we'll be going on to decimals. This is like this weird made-up word that I'm doing while I talk. And I'm going to want you to go through every single step every time. Okay, we're at the bring down step. Now we go back up to the top to dad, where we divide, and I say 9 goes into 73 how many times? Well, I know that 9 times 8 is 72. Get rid of this sign checker, sorry. 73 minus 72 is 1. Checkers, you're on. 1 is less than 9. That's good. That means I'm doing it right. Now we'll need to, brother, bring down the next step. 4 comes down. 4 comes all the way down. And 9 goes into 14. I know my math facts. 1 time. 14 minus 9 is 5. And in this case, we're dealing with whole numbers. So we have a remainder of 5. Long division. Of course, I need to ask myself, does this seem reasonable? So I would want to check my work. I'd say 581 times, we know how easy it is to make errors, especially with subtraction, times 9. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 5 is 45. Plus 7 is 52. Hey, that is not the answer that I had here. That's because of my remainder. So I need to add an extra 5. 9 plus 5 is 14. Hopefully, this is what we started with. If you've checked your work and you know you're accurate, that means you're done and you can go on to the next house to do your work.